Yo, Dane.
Yo, JD, you see my text? They haven't lost. These guys are unbelievable.
They haven't lost?
Since 96.
Yo, when I step up in the place, yo, I step correct. All in check. I got that head knock. Make you break your neck. I got you all in check.
Haven't lost yet.
But I got you all in check.
Well, there are our match officials for this one.
Keeping it in play. In position. And they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Operation led today by Khamis Al-Mari. Hopefully a quiet day for them. 41 years and 132 days, Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the oldest outfield starter in World Cup history. He could become the first player ever to score in 6 FIFA World Cups. He's partnered by the oldest in the squad.
Well, the keeper asking too much of his teammates on this occasion. Throw in to come. Fine pass, but not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence.
He needs 2 more goals to become his country's. That has been battered by heavy thunderstorms all morning, but it looks like the clouds.
Good bit of
Here to gain a little bit of confidence here. First time in 52 years back to a World Cup. That's a long time.
And Portugal struggling to keep it. And a long way out here. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball.
We go in Houston. Portugal.
Simply got a back 5 here. They're just positioning players across the pitch to cover spaces here. Of course. We're going to keep an eye on Ronaldo. This is maybe the most vaunted.
And Vitinha, what a wonderful footballer he is. His work with the ball, but more so off it in many respects. His movement is superb and he always seems to be available.
Well, these guys are masters at making angles for each other in a possession-based system. Everybody is technical on Portugal. everybody can get out of tight spaces for the most part. And this is what we're going to look to today. I mean, these guys are going to have to, in Portugal, break down a team that's not going to give them a
Mendes, Neto. Well, patience very much the key early on. A big roar goes up as Ronaldo gets his first touch. Vega. Mendes. Oh, DR Congo holding firm and looking for a way out. Struggling to find one.
So imagine you have to consider trying to do this for 90 minutes. Imagine the intense focus and concentration you have to have against the quality of Portugal here. Electing to defend deep.
João Neves, Vitinha. Mendes, Neto making the run down the line. Neto's got it back. Mendes, Fernandez. Twanzebe got his head on that one. And Mutasami is fouled, and that is respite for DR Congo, who I dare say will be looking to draw inspiration from Cabo Verde's heroic performance against Spain.
Yeah, I think they got the perfect blueprint there. They could try to duplicate that. It was a very, very positive, uplifting sort of message that they saw in that game. Cabo Verde was organized in that against Spain. Absolutely did not concede a lot of space, timely blocks, and then got great goalkeeping. I mean, it's no different here today for what Congo wants to do against Portugal.
Otto Masuaku of Sunderland spent the season on loan at Lens. The season just finished. Here's Ronaldo. He's got support from Fernandez. Barcelona very much want to sign him permanently, having spent the second half of last season with them, helping them to the La Liga title. Bemba, vastly experienced centre-back, the only player actually for DR Congo to start all of their World Cup qualifiers.
He's another one of these veterans. They're going to lean on him heavily today. The captain has played at Lille, a number of different clubs in a number of different leagues. So experienced.
Possession lost. Bernardo Silva. Twanzebe behind it.
Again, Paul, in a really, really bad area to lose possession.
Here is Vitinha, third on the list for last year's Ballon d'Or. Neto, for arguably the best left back around just now, Nuno Mendes. João Neves, space here for Cancelo, and look at the red shirts flooding that penalty area. And the Congolese got away with one there. Neto, great header, and in! João Neves! The first Portuguese goal of another World Cup pursuit. Diogo Jota's parents looking on. An emotional celebration, not just from Neves, but from his teammates and the fans in here.
Well, when you're going to park it deep tonight, you want to get the game's first goal, and certainly the delivery here is exquisite from Neto. Completely unmarked, gets in front of a defender coming from a deeper area, Joao Neves. Just jumping and turning and just angling this into the far side netting. And, you know, no better player for it to come from, because he does a lot of the dirty work in that midfield for Portugal. You might not have put money on him to get their game's first goal, but a beautifully delivered ball and a beautifully timed header.
Well, it had to double take because he's not the biggest, is he? But he got up so well to meet that cross, Joao Neves. And Portugal off to a flyer here in Houston, Texas.
This is exactly what Roberto Martinez. Portugal some room in behind to play.
Here come the Congolese looking to fashion some movement close by. And Cancelo stops the cross.
And from a neutral standpoint, best thing that could have happened here was an early goal. And certainly now it's going to pull. Like I mentioned, the Congo out here, and they're going to have to press and maybe do things that are uncomfortable and not generally their nature.
Suaku looking to make something of it on this near touchline, but it has gone Portugal's way. Well, they've got one goal in the opening match. Portugal have scored 3 goals in each of their last 2 group stage openers. That fabulous 3-3 draw that you might remember from 2018 against Spain, and a 3-2 win against Ghana 4 years ago. As Neto drifts in from that left-hand side. Now Bruno Fernandes takes over. He spoke so beautifully yesterday, by the way, Bruno Fernandes, about Diogo Jota and his brother Andre, and what it meant to the team for them to be able to try and win this World Cup for him.
Yeah, like the 12th man, I mean, just... Incredible tragedy. It's hard to forget about it. I've seen some references to it, and Diogo Jota and his brother in the stadium here today.
Joao Neves took a tumble but gets back to his feet, and on it goes. Comfortable though for those in red here, as Mendes looks to scamper away and Bemba goes out to engage.
Congo's just got to weather this for another few minutes here after conceding early, and kind of the shock of that coming out in their first World Cup in 52 years.
Well, Gianni Infantino, the FIFA president there, very much at the forefront, and on the left of your picture, the AFCON president, Patrice Motsepe. Kayembe. It's a risky pass.
Going back to on field.
Can he provide a moment of magic? It's a dangerous cross, and Cancelo had to deal with it. It's back with Wissa once more. Has a pop. Oh, wasn't too far away either.
Yohan Wissa is clearly their danger man, and they got to get him on the ball as many times as they possibly can tonight in the final third here. This is pulled wide, but that's very positive to get their playmaker on the ball here.
Diogo Costa, Portugal's player, or goalkeeper of the era, I should say. 25 clean sheets for
246 times. Was an academy player there, so everything through and through Portuguese with this fantastic goalkeeper Costa.
This game a great appetizer for the action to come. Uzbekistan against Colombia in Mexico City later. Group L, England against Croatia. A repeat of the 2018 semi-final. Ghana against Panama in Toronto. Another jam-packed day of FIFA World Cup action.
Movement of the midfield of Portugal with Neves and Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha is amazing. They show up in lots of different areas, got lots of different places throughout the game. Makes it very hard to track them with their movement and mobility.
The yellow card brandished.
He's clearly saying here it's one foul. Yeah, we don't need a yellow right now. It's one foul.
Well, he ain't happy, is he? Cristiano Ronaldo, his teammate Bernardo Silva goes in the book.
It is a good foul, and it is a straight leg, and that's what brings the yellow out in the referee's mind. I'm okay with that.
But Kayembe on the receiving end of that one. Bernardo Silva, who just left Manchester City. 9 trophy-laden years with them. Mbemba for the Congolese. Kayembe. Bakambu, good turn, great feet. Has he got the finish? Oh, the strike is deflected away for a corner, but he fashioned that all on his own.
Exceptional response here from Congo. Individual moments. Pick up a ball here. Great little turn here. Dodges a defender. Now picks his head up. Goes for goal. Goes for glory. Big block coming out of the middle there from Arajo.
Well, that will give DR Congo some real belief, and they've got a corner. And Portugal have been vulnerable on defending set pieces.
Yeah, they're in a hybrid defensively, partially man-to-man, and then partially zonally as well.
Right on the deck for Johan Wissa. Didn't come off in the way that they planned, and Bernardo Silva looks to carry Portugal forward. Terrific recovery run, though, from Johan Wissa. And the Congolese feeling their way into this now. Now, where will that land? The Kombu rising for it. And the flag is raised by the assistant.
You got to say it's a confidence-building response coming from the Congo. You get a chance from Bakambu, and you get a good opportunity there to kind of do something off a corner, which didn't turn out well. Visa really made a tremendous play there, showing some recoverability, because corners are a great opportunity to transition the other way, and it looked like Portugal was off and running.
Cancelo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes, whose last World Cup lasted just 41 minutes due to a thigh injury, left the pitch in tears against Uruguay. But Roberto Martinez saying he's as close to the perfect footballer as you can get, Nuno Mendes.
High praise. It is remarkable, the talent that's assembled for Roberto Martinez in Portugal, and how good this team is on the ball, the type of belief and the type of football they play. It's pretty clear.
Here's the goal scorer, João Neves. Neto. Getting it back from Ronaldo. Those two combine once more and again.
just tremendous play from Ronaldo to provide an angle, to play into your forward, lays it off beautifully, leads to real danger.
Vitinha. Marcelo providing the width. That's not a bad looking cross. Ronaldo was getting ready, wasn't he, for the bicycle attempt there. Cancelo struggling with the bounce of the ball.